Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. And yes, I'm wearing another new shirt. Marvel, of course, because let's face it, I am a Marvel DC. I'm mostly a Marvel lover, but anyways, so I just got done watching the original, the classic, the beloved Nosferatu, and yes, I know, I know, I know what's gonna be said. Nosferatu, the original, is infamous. It's classic. It's, some might say, stupid, but you gotta respect. You just gotta respect the classics, because yes, we all know you can't have, if you're a true night person. I'm mostly a night person. Anyways, if you are a lover of the night, you gotta understand you can't have anything monster related without the very first monster to grace us with their presence, and that is Nosferatu, the 1920 movie, silent film. I wasn't even around then. For reasons, because let's face it, those reasons were mainly because my great grandparents were around during that time, and it's good. I mean, it's good for its time. Just saying, like in the era of silent films, it was good. It's like one of the best silent films in the era of silent films. It's cinema. It's such a good movie for the time it was made and the decade it was made. Like, you can think back as far as like Charlie Chaplin or Chaplin. But to be honest, this is when you watch any movie that has to do with vampires, werewolves, mummies, zombies, whatever, Nosferatu is the start, is the beginning, and is the end for everybody. I don't care if you watched the remakes or the one that's supposed to be coming out soon, or which is technically a reboot, but okay. And you know what I noticed in this movie? In the original version, in the original like movie of Nosferatu, the woman holds her boob. Like, she literally holds her breast. Like, oh no. Like, she literally holds her boob. Like this. Like, what's that supposed to do? Let me hold my boob. Like, what? What the heck? I find that funny. And, like, the whole a woman of heart. I don't know. Like, when I was reading the title cards, or the cards, it's that popped up on the screen. I always did that, which is freaking hilarious. Don't know why, but I mean, it's the first vampire movie, I believe, if my memory serves me correct. But let's face it, you can't. And then when Nosferatu died, he holds here, like, what's that supposed to do? Like, like, what? I thought, like, vampires always hold their chest, like, like that, you know? But no, you gotta hold here. You literally have to hold here. Don't know why here's a good place. Don't know why here is a good place to hold your chest. I mean, I thought it was always like this, but, you know, hey. I mean, then again, it was the very early days of movies like that going forward. But, you know, good movie. It's just, like, interesting. And, you know, you gotta respect the classics. Whether it's from the 1920s, the 1930s, the 1940s, the 1950s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, or the 2000s, and so on and so forth. But, you know, you gotta respect it too, at the same time, because, like, as good as it is for a silent film, in the days of silent films, it is at the heart of it, at the suspense of it all, it is good. It is a true classic. Like, when you think classic, you think The Mummy, you think The Werewolf Man, you think Nosferatu, you think zombies, you think classic zombie, like black and white zombies, you think The Invisible Man, the original version of The Invisible Man. But when it comes down to it all, Nosferatu is the beginning of the suspense, the horror, the tragedy genre. If you think about it, we can't acknowledge vampires, monsters, zombies without acknowledging Nosferatu. And yes, does it have problems? Yes, it does. But it's from the 1920s. Like, it's surprisingly, it holds up pretty well. Surprisingly. And I watched it on Tubi TV, and shockingly, it holds up pretty damn well. Shockingly. For a movie that's like 98 years old? Holy damn, 98 years old. That movie's been out for almost 100 years. And in 2022, it'll be 100 years old. I think the filming of Nosferatu is like 99 years old. But next year will be like the filming process will be like 100 years old by now, or come next year. But still a good movie. Still a freaking classic. Ow. I just bit my tongue. Wow. Anyways, it's still a freaking classic because why not? Why not pay respects to Nosferatu? You know? During Dark Night Month, during Dark Month, /Dark Month. Because it is, although it is spooky season for YouTubers everywhere and whatnot, it is, I would say, a good movie. Yes, I know you guys are gonna be like, no, it's not. It's horrible. It's horrendous. It's a tragedy. How can you say god awful things? You are dead wrong. It is a better movie than Nosferatu. But no, yes, it is a good movie and a good franchise, but Nosferatu's pretty much the start of it, so I don't care. Of the suspense, the horror genre, or whatever you want to call it. But, at the end of the day, it is a classic, so anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will be back in a bit with hopefully Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie, and then let's see from there. Alright, thanks. Bye.